Langsford and Kelle were embroiled in a tense debate about Prince William and Kate Middleton's trip to Jamaica during their latest appearance on Loose Women. On Monday's episode of Loose Women, Ruth Langsford, Colleen Nolan, Kelle and Katie Piper spoke about the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge and their week-long tour of the Caribbean, which has been criticized by some for being a disaster and tone-deaf. The discussion between the ITV panelists got heated when Kelle and Ruth debated whether the royal should have issued an apology for the UK's historic ties to the slave trade. Kelle began, "Well, firstly, I didn't think William and Kate were responsible. I mean, a lot of their tours are organized by the Foreign Office, and so it's their responsibility to ensure that the tone of the tour was right. I think they missed the mark on several occasions. I think what they didn't do is read the room. Post-BLM, we have definitely emerged as people who are looking at ourselves, reflecting and trying to do better, and I think that the tour did none of that," she told ITV viewers. She continued, "It didn't reflect where we are now, it reflected where we were. So I think it's post-BLM, we needed to kind of see them differently, needed to feel different, you know, Jamaica at the moment as a country, I mean, the Prime Minister itself said, you know, slavery is abhorrent. And he, himself, you know, focused upon that. I think it's really difficult to remove a stain, I know he's called it a stain." Keen to defend Prince William, who did admit great sorrow at the country's historic links while in Jamaica, Ruth cut in, "William did address that, didn't he? He did say that, but what we're looking for is an apology," the Hollyoaks star snapped back. Offering her differing view, Ruth stood firm and claimed, "But royalty gets criticized if they get involved in politics, so William, couldn't personally apologize." Kelle held her hands up and interjected, "Okay, so let's forget about politics then and say what's right and wrong." She asked the presenter, "Is slavery right or is it wrong?" "Forget about any of the politics, it's basic right and wrong," Kelle reiterated, to which the panel concurred. Prince William held crisis talks with senior aides on his week-long tour around the Caribbean after it was hit by a series of PR gaffes and protests. Their intense 8-day island-hopping tour around Belize, Jamaica and the Bahamas ended on Monday, March 28, and the Duke told advisors he planned to step up and confront issues of slavery reparations and anti-monarchist sentiment. During an address to Jamaica's Prime Minister Andrew Holness, he said, "Slavery was abhorrent and it never should have happened." The prince went on to say that slavery forever stains history in his speech to the Jamaican leader. "I strongly agree with my father, the Prince of Wales, who said in Barbados last year that the appalling atrocity of slavery forever stains our history.